What's up, y'all? CVG cigar time, man. Alright, man. So we're gonna talk about my temper today. Okay? What's up, man? Tap in, man. Who do I got in here, man? Yeah, so thanks for hitting the thumbs up. I'll be forgetting to tell people to do that shit, man. But yeah, so I know I have a horrible temper. You know, this is something that I've known. Like, okay, pay attention. Totally off subject. So I go and have my tires put on the back of the car, right? I tell the dude to mount and balance them, right? The dude doesn't balance the tires. And I'm like, bro, you didn't balance the tires, like. And he really just forgot and tried to play it off like it was like intentional or something. And he's like, oh yeah, they don't really need to be balanced, right? Now my car's shaking and shit, like motherfucker, like. So now I gotta go have him balance my tires. You know what I'm saying? Totally off subject, but not off subject. Because this kind of shit, you guys, just really pisses me off. Small little shit, I nip in the bud. Because if you don't, that shit's finna get out of control, man. So I tend to snap off a little shit before it turns into anything big. I feel like that's the best way to get shit, you guys, is right away before it is a fight. Before it is something more serious than that, like just fucking, I snap off the littlest shit. So I go to McDonald's, right? And I was getting something for my wife. And I ordered it and I wanted a milk. Nah, my hair looks a little different today, bro. I mean, eventually I got to get it braided. I'm just letting it grow right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I have it. You know? I always kept like a real short fade or a zero cut. You guys, when I started getting like thin there and there, I was like, oh, I was tripping. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I never even cared about hair until it started to look like I was semi-loose and I started using Rogaine and shit. And I'll never cut my hair again. Because they were like, hey, so I called the hair club for men, right? Because I'm like, let me see the worst case scenario if it does get that bad, you know? And I'm like, and they're like, I'm like, well, how much does it cost for a full head of hair? Like, if all your shit's fucked up. And she was like, oh, that's about $100,000. And I'm like, for my issue, it was 6 to 10. And I'm like, damn, like, your hair is valuable, you guys. And then when you start to think what people go through when they don't have it, I mean, we've always known about the surgery and all that shit, but I never knew the cost of it. So you got to assume that if it costs that much to replace all your hair, how much is your hair worth? I tend to be an asset motherfucker. I'm not totally materialistic, but on your journey in life, you should be attaining assets. You should be attaining certain things. You're not keeping none of it. You're going to get turned to dust or ashes, and you're not going to have nothing. Hopefully your kids get to keep whatever you leave, but sometimes that don't even happen, you guys. But yeah, man. You got to have a few things in life, or else what's the point, right? At least that's me. But yeah, so to get back to the story, I go to McDonald's, right? And I'm like, I order something. And it's all fucked up. And I see the dude, I told him like once or twice, right? The order. And I'll tell you guys what it was. Simple, right? Actually, it's not simple, but it was still, it was, I told it to him multiple times. So I wanted a number one breakfast with a large coffee with 5 sugars and a milk. And of course, oh, you want creamer? I didn't say creamer. People assuming shit. It's that assumption shit, you guys. So I tell him milk. He fucks my order up. Then I'm like, yeah, I want a number 1 too. He cancels out the first order. Then he just puts a number 1 up there. I tell him, hey, you know what? Go get somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, man. I can't, okay? So if somebody else comes back, they take my order, they fuck it up. And I'm like, I pull up to the window, screech up to the window like, what the fuck, man? And now it's a third person. I'm like, how hard is this, man? And I want to leave, though. I just want to leave. But my wife wants something, but I'm just like, want to leave at this point, right? So I get up on dude. I tell him what I want. He takes my order. He does his job right. I get up to the window. They had me everything but. I tell my wife, check the bag. And she's like, the milk's not here. I'm like, what? I spin a U-turn. Cut everybody off in the line. Walk up to the window. Like, where is my fucking milk, man? I can't deal with y'all. Like, I said, you know what? You should be giving me all this shit for free at this point. I should have forced them to give it to me for free. They had already put me through so much, okay? And they want, I don't like to pay people that don't do what the fuck I'm paying them to do. You know, like I said, you guys, I know I'm like this. I like being like this. It makes it so you're always going to get fucked over in life and people are always going to fuck around on your clock. But they do it with me a minimal. And I make sure of that. If not, I get jerked around just like everybody else. I don't fucking force things to happen, you guys. So I'm like, give me my fucking milk, man. And he's like, what was your order? I said, I'm not doing your fucking job for you. Look back and you tell me what it was, man. Like, people, man, like, and I know I get extreme. I know some motherfuckers are probably kicking back like, damn, crazy, is it that serious? Fuck yeah, it's that serious. Because it's gonna lead to this, that, and the other. And then me potentially going to jail, okay? So, yeah, I gotta nip shit in the bud, y'all. I can't have, nope, you do one little thing wrong, you're gonna be scrutinized. You're not gonna just be snapped all the way on, but, oh, you start fucking up, man. I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. I'm all right, man. Motherfuckers just been fucking around today. What's the question, checkmate? But yeah, so I got the milk and the situation was over. My wife's like, I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, no, man. So checkmate, what's up? Did you admit when you overreact? Do I admit when I overreact? Yeah, fuck yeah I do, man. Fuck yeah I do, man. Go back and watch all my content, bro. It's all there. I know it's a lot. I put out a ton of content, y'all. Sometimes I put out 3 videos in a day. Go back and watch it. Of course, I know when I overreact. I almost shot a cop. You guys? Fuck yeah, I overreact. I went to prison for reckless discharge of a firearm where in the end the police had to kick my door down and we came face to face. And there was like 5 motherfuckers, there was like 5 or 6 cops with fucking guns and they're like, drop the fucking gun. They had to beg me to, you guys, I was a dead man. I was out of there. If I was a cop, I'd have smoked it. They shouldn't even have gave me that much of a chance, you guys, because I was thinking about blasting one of them, but not under the pretense that they were really, it's just a long story, man. But yeah, the police should have killed me in 2012 instead of arresting me, you guys. I'm a real motherfucker. I'm going to tell you guys the truth because there's no point in lying about this data. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be as honest as I possibly can be. There's a lot of shit I hold back on y'all, of course. And there's certain things that I'm just not going to get into, you know? but I'll give y'all enough, you know what I'm saying, as to where, you know, but you better believe there's a whole bunch of shit I can't ever talk about. And I know you guys are probably like, damn, you talk about everything. Bullshit. There's a lot of shit I'll never talk about, you know, but I'm going to tell you guys what I can about life and how this shit goes for me. And I know it's not like this for, like, the motherfucker over there, you guys, people's realities are different, almost like they're on other planets, okay? People's realities are definitely different, man, as far as like what's gonna happen to me in a day don't mean that that's gonna happen to you. How I react don't mean that that's how you're gonna have to react. Everybody's a different individual, you know what I'm saying? So even similar paths are never identical, you know? Even people that you have everything in common with, there's still things that you don't, you know? But yeah, I know you guys, I've gone to like psychiatrists and psychologists throughout my life on my dollar, on my time. No force. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time I probably had to go to a psychologist, I was probably about like 19. I went on my own because I was like really like feeling like I was gonna kill myself, right? And I feel like I got my homie killed, pressuring him over the money he owed me for some weed, man, because he went and pressed somebody and they killed him. It's a story that's on my playlist. It's where I'm sitting at, it's where I'm at a headstone and my hand is on the headstone. There's a picture of him on the headstone. People come and change, his family members come and change it every so often. But his name was Mark Morarity. Go to my playlist and watch that story. So I felt like I really was like, damn, like that was hard for me to deal with, you guys. You know what I'm saying? His little daughter lost him, you know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to deal with. So I'm like, fuck it, like, dude, I was like, so at 19, I was already smart enough to be going and getting analyzed. Not by just like some jackass motherfucker. Like, this was somebody my dad worked on his boat and did work, painted his cars and shit, because my dad had an auto body shop. So he happened to be a psychologist. He charged me like $50 an hour or something, but I needed an outside opinion of like a total like square, somebody who really wasn't in this kind of a life. I needed to know, like, you know, but I was fucked up. I needed to know like if any of this shit made sense to a normal person, you know? So I've been like on top of like my psyche my whole life, you guys. I know I'm crazy. I told you guys that from the jump. I didn't give myself that name though. I got that name because I snapped on this dude, kicked his door down. Actually, I threw a fucking 10-foot 2x4 through his window and then ran up on him and beat his ass and doused him with lighter fluid and tried lighting him on fire. That's where that name came from. I was about 18 and I haven't been able to get away from that name, you know? And me and dude are cool to this day. I actually saw him, you guys, I shit you not. His number's in my phone. I saw him. This is the funniest shit. I saw this dude like 2 months ago, right? And I rode up on him and I was like, hey, ain't you Chris? And he was like, not if I owe you money. He'd even look at me at first, right? And he's like, not if I owe you money. Now, mind you, he fucked me over, owed me some money, and this is what I did to him, right? But he just thought I was a random person that he owed money to. And I thought to myself, this dude's insane. He's pushing the line, like he will die right here before he comes out of his pocket $20. He's not gonna fight you, he's not gonna kill you, he's not gonna do none of that, but he's not gonna pay you if he feels like he doesn't owe you. I mean, he's just nuts. And I'm like, I have to respect that. I'm just laughing, and I'm like, bro, it's me, Crazy Nick. And you know what his reaction to was when he knew it was me? He was like, oh, Crazy, what's up, man? Like, ah, damn, it's been a while. Like, put my number in your phone. Let's kick it. I shit you not. And I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to sit down with them and chop it up, but we're gonna live on Facebook. And we're gonna explain this story so you guys know that that was a true ass fucking story. In how it can go down like that. And you can go from trying to burn somebody alive that you like, that you're cool with. You guys don't know nothing about that, man. How savage this life really is, man. It's comical. Sometimes I laugh about certain shit. Sometimes I laugh about murder. I'm just like, it just cracked. I just fucking like, what? You got to be kidding me. He did what? Like, and it's not funny. My mind has deteriorated so bad, man. Holy shit. Over 30 years, man. In the street that my sense of humor is fucked up. It is not what you got, like my normal sense of humor. Like, damn, the realization of that shit right now, you guys, holy shit, like, damn. Damn, man, this shit'll fuck you up, man. You know? But sometimes I laugh about shit that just, it's not like a laugh. It's not, one thing that I've learned throughout life, you guys, this is the best thing I can ever tell you, I swear. Take this, man. You can't ever lose your sense of humor. You can't. Once you lose your sense of humor, it's just a wrap for you, because life is just like a sad ass joke. Everybody's going out. Everybody's gonna die. People just put it in the back of their minds, and people like think of life as something else. But everybody you love is gone. I'm never having no more kids. Are you kidding me? Like, never. Never. Never would I put somebody through this shit. No. I was talking to my homie from the joint the other day, right? And he's done so much time that he's like, Nick, you always just lived a good life, man. Like, you always just been like, I'm like, nah, Jimmy, it ain't like that, dog. I go through it. I just make it look easy. How many motherfuckers didn't make it to this point? You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a misconception of, because he's done all his time in there and I've done all my time out here. But somehow we've stayed in contact throughout like 40, almost 39 years. I've known him since he was a baby. Since he was born, I'm thinking. He must have been, so it's like the oldest friend I got, and he's always in jail. I don't know anybody that's a baby, that it goes back to when I remember them being a baby to now and we're still friends. That shit's deep. But it breaks my heart that he's done so much time. He's the dude in the Brian Griffin story who was at the Millennium Hotel when Brian murdered somebody right in front of his face. It was nuts. Watch it. It's on my playlist, the Brian Griffin story. But yeah, man, Jimmy's done so much fucking time, man, that, man, he's about to get out in like a year and a half. I got a job lined up for him, all that shit. So, like, he'll make it this time. He'll make it this time. He better make it. Like, I'm not, bro. He's gonna fucking make it. You're gonna make it. Or man, you have to make it, dog. There's nothing else to do. You know? But he's like, man, we were talking the other day. He's like, man, you just always been have like the good life, bro. You always, have nice cars. You always have nice women and all this. But dog, that shit comes at a price though. I've been stabbed by women. I've been fucking damn near sent to prison for 9 years over fucking women. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man, they've put me through hell. They put me through hell, to be honest with y'all. You know? Like, I be having to, like, explain, like, my homies are never just gonna be like, shut the fuck up, you bitch, or try to, like, slap me, or, like, fucking scratch me, or claw me up, or fucking stab me, or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way that like certain women be trying to talk to motherfuckers is like, man, there's like just a certain type of woman that I clash with really hard. And I've figured it out over the years. And it's the ones that pursue me. It's the ones that'll walk up and be like, hey, what's your name? It's the ones that'll be bold. Them motherfuckers are not taking no for an answer. And, most of the time, it took me a while to figure that out, you guys, because most of the time you're going to be, like, flattered by shit like that. Like, damn, but honestly, those kind of women are dangerous and aggressive. And they're not what you think they are. They're not trying to, yeah, they like you, but they're, like, trying to take your soul. They're trying to, like, control you. They're trying to have you. They wish they could put you in their pocket and just fucking carry you around like a little fucking lapdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because a woman, like, comes at you, that shit, like, from my experience, those are the ones that have fucked me, like, tried to fuck my life up. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that will stab you when you don't want to be with them no more. Remember how aggressive they were in the beginning? CBD cigar time, man. People laugh at me for smoking CBD, but it's legal, so I'm like, fuck it, They never want to hit my shit, put it like that. But yeah, man. I just have a bad temper. And I've been kind of scorned by women. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because any woman would know out the gate that I'm kind of a ladies' man, but I have like a short temper though. I don't want to play your games. I can't, like, there's just certain shit that you just can't do to me. I don't want to be questioned, interrogated. Like, there's just certain shit that a red flag, like a red flag just goes up, because you start talking to me like this, then it's gonna be this, then it's gonna be that, then you're trying to stab me, or you're trying to fucking do some crazy shit, run me over with the car. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? All that. I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy because I've never had any charges from any type of domestic situation. You know? My whole criminal record is like 100 charges long. Might be up to $110 at this point, right? And none of them are for any arguments or fights with any of my spouses. But you better fucking believe I've had some arguments and fights with some of my spouses. This bitch stuck a fucking Outback steak knife through my arm. Went in there, serrated teeth, right? I'm trying to give you the best view of this. Serrated teeth. It came out right there, and she left it in my arm. And I had to pull it out, man. You know? On another occasion, this bitch stabbed me in my side, right? Her mom called the cops on her, right? And Her mom calls the cops on her. The cops come. And I'm like, I just want my TV. I'm like looking at the cop. I said, listen, man, you grab one end of the TV and I'm gonna grab the other. This shit's crazy, okay? So I'm like, look, bro, I don't ever want to come back here again, right? And the cop, man, are you? I said, bro, why? You see what's going on, right? Why would you ever tell me to come back here for any reason? You're supposed to be telling me to never come back here by law. You know what I'm saying? Damn near. Why the fuck is this cop telling me basically to come back and get my... I'm like, no, we're going to get the TV now. And I'm bleeding, right? I'm leaking from my side, right? And there's like... And he's like... They like checking me and shit. And I won't say nothing. And he's like, well, so they're trying to get me to basically say she stabbed me, right? And I'm like, I don't even fucking know what I told him at this point, you guys. Like, I don't think I even made a story up. I think I just wouldn't speak on it, right? And one of the last things he asked me, he was like, listen, man, did you at least deserve it? And I'm like, fuck no, I didn't deserve it, man. No, I didn't deserve it, bro. Fuck no, I didn't deserve it. He's just like, damn, man, like, fuck no, man. You know? That was his, like, off the record question, like, fuck it, nothing happened, but did you at least... All right, so he made her grab the TV area to my car, but I didn't have a license. I had like a Cadillac Fleetwood, like a 95 or something. So the back seats were big. It was like a 50-some inch TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the fuck out of this situation. You know? I try to leave, the bitch stabs me. This is how this all started, right? Now, so he makes her carry the TV to the car and shit. And I just like end up waiting like an hour and then jumped in the car and left, man. But she stabbed me twice, man. She stabbed me twice, you know? And, but don't get it fucked up. Like, you're not just gonna be punching me, stab me and all that shit. And I'm just gonna sit there like, you know, we used to get into it. I used to have to slap the shit out of her. I never hit her with like a closed fist, you guys. That's something I've always refrained from doing. But, man, like, I can't be in them situations, man. Like, that shit, I've been through so much violence in my life, you guys, that it's like, you would just think I was lying or crazy. There's people who've been through more. But for some reason, motherfuckers, shit's just been aggressive. Everything's aggressive, man. Everything's aggressive in my life, man. And if I'm not aggressive, then I'm gonna get killed, man. You know? Yeah, these motherfuckers are crazy. They always get away with it, man. We never want to say it. And bitches usually don't say nothing when they take a slap either. Women take a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? But we don't be like, fucking trying to stab them and all that shit. Like, nah, man, like, I'm gonna defend myself. I've really learned over the years patience and to like get away from those situations. But that's when they try and hit you. That's when they try to whack you. When you try to leave, that's when they try to whack you. So sometimes leaving ain't really the answer. You know? It is, but you gotta know how to do it the right way so you don't get killed in the process. But yeah, a lot of women are hella abusive. And that shit goes unspoken on a lot. That shit goes unspoken on. Nobody ever really wants to go down that road. You know? They don't really want to go down that road. But here's the bottom line though. As a man, you can usually always... You're stronger than them, so you should just run. You should just run. Now, if I had to really, a lot of scenarios that I've been in at this point, man, I should have just ran from that bitch, man. You know? Fuck pride. I should have just ran. That's something I'll do now. I promise you, like, I'm getting the fuck away from you. You're not drawing me into nothing, like, you know? I'm not getting drawn into no type of little fucking, you know? Women, a lot of women love to do that shit. Them aggressive kind that'll walk up and be like, hey, what's your name? Can I get your number? All that slick shit. Them bitches will kill you. Bitch is gonna kill you 6 months from now. Just watch. As soon as you don't, you know? As soon as, just trust me, I swear they've all been like that. Those are all, like, not every woman I met was mean and evil and, you know? But I damn sure a lot of the ones that I ended up with were. You know? Probably because I'm half mean and evil. Or no, not half mean. I'm all the way mean and half evil. You know? But, so that attracts mean and evil. Whether you know it or not, that's what you're going to end up attracting. You know?